Well, to shed more light on this, we have the pleasure to have this phone with Mr. Mostafa Nagary, Vice President of Exporters Association. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Well, sir, what is the significance of launching the fifth phase of the instant cash payment initiative meant to support exporters?
As everybody has seen for the last week, there was a lot of changes in the cabinet due to the demand of the industrial sector and the exporters, importers, about how we should benefit for the coming period from, as we say that there is a lot of crisis all over the world. Still, we are suffering from the Russian-Ukrainian war and the supply chain due to the COVID-19. And there was really a good chance for Egypt to improve exports, which was seen and was obvious in the reports showed by the Minister of Industry and Trade. But according to some steps which were taken in the Central Bank of Egypt, we have seen that everybody was really trying to continue their achievements, but the results was not as we wished. So according to the new changes, as we say, we do believe, according to the Minister of Finance announcement, that exports will be taking a good a chance to re-improve again, and importers are happy to hear that the spare parts and the byproducts, which is very important for them to produce final products for exports, will continue once again. So we are waiting to see how the process will act again, and we hope that the results of exports and the industrial sector in the third sector, in the third part of the year, it will show that results.
Yes, so Mr. Nagary, how did the exporters benefit from the first four phases of the initiative?
The initiative always accelerates the payment of as we say, the exports support values. So it will accelerate to pay for them this money with a reduction of their values. And on the other side, that you can use your export support values to pay taxes or to pay electricity bills or other expenses which you have to pay to the government.
Yes, so Mr. Nagary, how do such initiatives could help support the economy and face global inflation?
In general, when the exporters will get their export taxes or export values support, again, it will make the cycle of exports and industry more faster. And at the end, it will help globally, because as we said that Egypt was doing fine until there was this LC issues and the cash against documents issues, which really took some more time for the sector to try to convince the governor of the central bank that these issues are very important and these commodities are very important. And then we started to see some releases of some obstacles for us, but it took a longer time. So I am sure with the initiative which the Ministry of Finance have mentioned, that the cycle will be much more faster. Yes. And this is really what helped Egypt for the last year to increase their exports. We are reaching, we expect by 2022 to reach $38 billion of exports. So yes, we are working on the track, as we say.
Yes, so Mr. Nagary, what do we expect from the fifth phase of the initiative?
We expect that the cycle of industry will go faster, exports will be faster, imports will be faster at the end. So at the end, we are on the normal track, which everybody really hope to see Egypt is back on the trade as before.
Yes, what are the main targets of the exporters sector?
Exporters are really, a part of our exports depends on our local production. And another part, which is very important, depends on, components which you import to produce a final product. And this really part was suffering a lot for the last 4 or 5 months. So I expect with the new changes in the central bank and the understanding with the new Minister of Industry and Trade, Ahmed Samir, and with the announcement of the Minister of Finance, I think that they are all talking on the same tone, which really will please the producers and the exporters to increase their exports.
Yes, I thank you very much for your time. Thank you for your valuable information. Mr. Mostafa Nagary, Vice President of Exporters Association, thank you very much for joining us over the phone.